Dail. The music festival, Bound for Kingdom, will be coming up this Friday and Saturday down on our riverfront. And John, the weather's really going to cooperate for you.
Yeah, I just looked at the weather, 73 and 74 degrees and sunshine both days, so that's amazing weather.
And, it helps when you have something like this. People always kind of wait to the last minute.
Yeah, absolutely, yeah. So actually, I've seen festivals this summer in other areas of the United States where it was just torrential rainstorms and just causing havoc. So, yeah, you couldn't ask for a better weekend of weather for sure.
That is good. Again, visiting with John Dail. Third year, how did this all come about?
So backstory quickly is I've been helping down in the Quad Cities for the last 20 years, helping with volunteer work like merchandise and running the bands around and even escorting Chuck Norris to his seat at the Adler Theater. About 9 years ago, I started doing smaller events up in our neck of the woods here in Clinton, Fulton area. And then just feeling a nudge a couple years ago to do something a little bit bigger, and that's how Bound for the Kingdom came into fruition. And we're in year 3 right now.
Before we get into who's all going to be entertaining down on our riverfront, talking about lining up the talent for something like this.
Yeah, so it's a lot of work as far as watching YouTube videos, bouncing off of agents, what's going to fit in the market. So it's a lot of work and behind the scenes, just kind of seeing how things would line up. And then sponsorship too, just continually working with the community with sponsorships and just to keep the pricing down for people coming to the show. So yeah, it's a lot of work behind the scenes, but so worth it.
And you were telling me you have a number of volunteers that actually come to help you when things are underway.
Yeah, so this year I think we have close to 50 volunteers helping out this year, whether it's helping with security team at the front gates, helping just with merch. Just a huge team of volunteers, and it really wouldn't work if I didn't have volunteers.
Again, it'll be this Friday and Saturday, the 9th and 10th. It'll be at 3:30 when things get underway. Let's talk about first of all, the headliners. Friday, the Trampoline. Saturday, Sidewalk Prophets. Tell us a little bit about these.
Sure. Two totally different bands. Trampolines is a high-energy dance team. A lot of fun dancing around style music, and they will bring laser lights and all kinds of fun things. But they're also missionaries too, and they go all over the world helping with bringing food, medicine, and actually helping with child trafficking. So they are out there in the world. They call themselves musicianaries because that's really what they are. They play music and they are missionaries. So amazing behind the scenes. I've got to know this group very well over the last couple of years, and just some amazing talent. So that'll be Friday night. Saturday night, Sidewalk Prophets. They're one of the veterans of the Christian market. They've been around for a lot of years, and again, just an amazing team to work with behind the scenes, and super excited to have Sidewalk Prophets come in too.
Again, everything gets underway at 3:30, so you've got the opening acts. Talk a little bit about these folks.
Yeah, so again, I think Friday night, I've been kind of calling this the rookies versus the veterans. So the Friday night's really more of some of the younger bands. We have 4 young ladies coming with the band Jaren, and they play a pop rock with the violin twist. And we have young ladies, they're sisters, the group Renee, coming in. They're signed by Toby Mac's record label, Goatee Records. We've got Adelaide, who was here last year. She was an amazing artist. We did have Seth Schleter coming, but he had some personal business to take care of. So he was not able to come, but we had a really good artist lined up behind that. Jeremy Rosado is coming, and he's actually been on a couple televised TV shows, singing TV shows. So, so the line looks good there. And then if you're a Newsboys fan, classic, old school Newsboys, we got some of those guys coming in on Saturday with Sidewalk Prophets.
How do people get tickets?
So you can go to boundforthekingdom.org, and it will show you everything. If you want to help sponsor, as far as donation to the nonprofit, if you want to check the bands out, who they are, what time they're playing, we've got some merch there, and you can also order tickets through the tab there on boundforthekingdom.org, or you can go to itickets.com is where they're being sold to, and you can also buy them at the gate.
Okay, I was going to say, and let's talk a little bit about the cost. Do you save any by purchasing in advance?
No,
Oh, no.
so
Okay.
no,
All right.
so
All right.
we're beyond that point now. So yeah, so
Yes.
it'll be whatever it is now. But yeah, you can buy them at the gate, no problem.
All right, very good. So besides the music, you mentioned merchandise. I would imagine some food vendors. What else is all going to be taking place?
Yeah, so we have a food truck for tacos. They were here last year, Nacho Ordinary food truck, and they were phenomenal with tacos. So if you love tacos, this is it. We got barbecue, shaved ice, kettle corn. Steam Anchor is going to provide some sort of energy drinks if you're into that, and we've got a young lady who's going to twist balloons. We got a face painter, so very laid back atmosphere. Bring your lawn chairs. Parking's right across the street, free parking. So yeah, it's going to be a great 2 nights.
John Dail, thank you so much for your time. So again, this is the third year you've seen the growth of this. Talk a little bit about the future. How do you see this going forward?
Yeah, so I just listen and discern what God's having us do. So, in fact, I just got chills just thinking about it. So, so just see how it goes this year and move forward. I've got a really good team now on my board. So just bouncing off ideas with them and seeing, again, what God brings for the future.
All right, again, this Friday and Saturday down on our beautiful riverfront, 3:30 is when everything gets underway. Go to their website, boundforthekingdom.org. You can find all the information there. John, again, thank you so much for your time and best of luck.
Thank you for having me this morning. I appreciate it.
Make your next remodel, travel event, wedding,